Hey folks, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfail. This Wednesday night, the 22nd of March, we met for our next session 0. Call this one session 0.5, where we continued to wrap up the character creation for our upcoming Starfinder actual play series, and also did a little bit more Fantasy Grounds hands-on training. Now, ultimately, this session got cut short because we had a total blackout in the area where we live, and I was able to come back later on and put together this video to show you guys a little bit of what went on behind the scenes. But there won't be a big 3-hour video dump this week because my power went out. In any case, next week we will be here live on YouTube, barring any unexpected issues. March 29th, 7 p.m. Central. For those of you who want to watch our Starfinder actual play session, we will be launching it next Wednesday, next week. The 29th of March, we'll be live at 7 p.m. Central and playing for a few hours. And subsequently, each Wednesday after that is the current schedule. Again, barring any issues, because I live in the boonies and we have power outages and things of that nature. In the meantime, for those of you who want to continue to get up to speed with our group and our party members, go ahead and watch the rest of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And please support if you can. Memberships here on the channel are a great way to start. You can also do super thanks. You can do super chats on premieres and live streams. And of course, don't forget super thanks on the YouTube shorts. Don't forget the Patreon page where you can get a copy of our tabletop book and the modules and the map packs and the point and click adventure game and the book series and beyond. See you guys. Hopefully you enjoy. We're going to go watch as we continue to do character creation. Because as I understood it from that video I watched, you can put them anywhere you want.
I was playing around with it, and you were yelling at me. I was able to put it where I wanted it to.
I think you
Even
can.
Yes.
So basically, Lysander, you've got 9 points you can spend, and Maverick, you've got 5. At the top of your skill page, it says ranks total, spent 0, free skills 0, ranks 0. So you've got 9 you could spend for Lysander and 5 for Maverick. And on your skill sheet, you see where it says that ranks column.
Yep.
You just go there and like hit 1 and then hit enter, and it'll put a rank in that. So that'll give you an additional bonus based on your current level. And we can plug those in. And then I think we'll actually be done with character creation.
Let's see. We're gonna have to worry about.
I think you're
piloting
muted.
This one.
You're muted.
Do we have to worry about piloting in this campaign?
I don't know. I know you get a ship at the end of it, but I think the use of that ship is for the next part of the campaign. I think.
So
I found a lot of benefit to actually just building it on paper and then trying to match it. And I found some errors that I did on paper, but oh, do you know why some of the skills on my character sheet are in red?
No, I don't.
I'm guessing that's because they're outside your, like your class skills.
No, but they are class skills.
Well, some of them are class skills. Yeah, I'm looking because the ones that have check marks next to them, I think, are class skills.
yeah, which means you'll get potentially get bigger bonuses if you put a point.
Oh, I wonder if. No, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Let me Google that and see.
So if skills is like page it's really early. It's like page 9 or something.
Red means you are. Okay, hang on.
Actually, I'm gonna put it there. Okay.
Red means you are untrained, meaning the PC does not have at least one skill rank in it, and skills can only be attempted trained with the exception of DC 10 checks. Okay, that makes total sense. So that's
You're right. I don't have any training in them.
Yeah, so any of those skills that you don't have training in, it's going to be red. You'll be able to make a check on those if it's a DC check, but otherwise you can't use those abilities because you're untrained in said abilities. All right, well, I think everybody's got their skills stuff set up, so I think we're completely good to go on.
I had to make 3 additions to my spells because
Okay.
I was reading in the core rulebook this last week that I have 2 at-will abilities because of my race, which are Daze and Pyrokinetic Hand.
Okay.
And then 1 per day, I can do this. I don't know if maybe it didn't Detect Thoughts. So that's a 1 per day thing that I can do. And then the other ones are just the spells that we picked last week.
Perfect. Yeah, that was the kind of stuff where, yeah, I just having not ever created characters before in Fantasy Grounds, those are the things that I would not have known until we actually gone through. And then as you guys are reading through the books, coming up with the additional stuff. So awesome.
You know,
Cool.
to
Love
continue
this
on
station.
with skills, if you train in a class skill, if you put a point into it, you get 3 bonus points.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And it does that automatically on these sheets for us, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So I think that it kind of blew me away because when I was looking at like, you guys have, because of your ranks and everything else, like looking at Lysander, medicine and mysticism, he's got a +9 as a level 1 character. And I'm like, that's pretty badass, to be honest with you, to
Yeah.
be like, come in and be like, yo, what's up, +9, roll, bitches. Like,
I got to keep these fools alive, This is the way it goes. So,
all right, let me do some tweaking the cameras here real quick because Lance got a different camera, so I'm gonna make him quite so sloppy. Difference. It's all right. I'm doing headband tonight because it's hot today, and it's like every time I step out of the office for 5 minutes, I just start sweating. So I was like, I'm just gonna wear my bandana
That's
today.
pretty cool.
it's the only place in your whole house that has the AC, right?
Yeah, and it's hot enough to like right now, like my back is like sticky because it's
Yep.
just it'll barely keep it like that's gonna get it's expensive.
Yeah. Imagine a content creator that's generating enough solar to sell it back to the grid.
It's a cool idea, and I bet
It is. It's an awesome idea. It's just you use a lot of power just to,
yes.
all the stuff you do with the computers.
Yeah. And I'd say the AC because this thing I'm not running it 24/7 because they subsidize here. So, but this is gonna be great for the people who watch these 3-hour videos. Like random not gaming shit for a minute. They subsidize it here from May until October, which means that from May until October, I'll run the AC 24/7 because the government will pay like 75% of the electric bill. So I go. All right. So in this case, because I know that the reason I wanted to do this was because I know that specifically Maverick was asking about this. So we're going to come in and we're going to say he has a light source, which would be a lamp. And Chen says he found out how to add pictures easily for character portraits. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I forgot about that. But it looks like you got it sorted. So Maverick has a light source now, which would be a lamp. Now, I don't know. I think all of these are held, but for the purposes of just, it's a clip light that you can put on your shoulder pad. I don't give a shit. Watching The Last of Us, and they all have like the little elbow lanterns that you can clip on your. I don't understand why sometimes the RPGs make it technical, where they're like the lantern must be held in your offhand and be.
It's a balance thing, right? I mean,
It's gotta be
old school D&D. It was so important to track light sources that I think that just carries over.
I think
in a game like this, you're right. It's ridiculous because obviously it's partially sci-fi.
I like it in the I like it in the fantasy setting because a torch is a finite resource, and you're dealing with like fuels. So you've got lamp oil or whatever the case may be in wicks. But here we're talking it's a science fiction setting with magic and
Right.
it's like come on, surely you wouldn't have like your like I literally am watching The Mandalorian the other night and they like click the side of their helmet and they've got a headlamp that comes on. I'm like, come on, like that's just so ridiculous. So anyway, you have a light source.
So you want me to buy a light source?
No, you're fine. We're just gonna call it whatever.
Assume one's built into the
right. We'll assume one that's built into your armor, and for the purposes of tonight's adventure, let's just go ahead and you guys have stumbled upon a cave for whatever reason. We don't need a story reason. We're just going to kind of play through a play session here. So you've stumbled into a cave. You're here to find, I don't know. There's a rumor that there's something in here you need to find for a client. You're looking for a crate or a box or a container or something. So I'm going to let you guys go from here and tell me what you want to do and how you want to go through this cave.
I don't know. Should I take point?
Well, better you than me.
I
Although I've got you covered.
You always gotta do some exploring, see what's in here, right?
Yeah, but let's stay close just in case. Whatever it is we're looking for, it ought to be around here somewhere.
Of course. We'll follow.
I'm pretty sure we have the right cave.
Guys want to follow behind me a couple feet, I guess.
Well, this is the cave that you were sent to, so yes, you would theoretically be in the right place. You hope.
It's
The
hard to
plaque on the
tell.
door says this is the right cave. So
Right. Once you go underside, all the caves start to look alike. So
all right, so you can move up whatever your movement rate is, Maverick. That's how far you can move up on the map.
And the squares are 5 feet.
Yes.
Is that correct?
It should
Drag
automatically.
it up.
Yeah, once I've set the grids up, it'll automatically define those as 5 feet.
I think that's as far as I can go with my armor type.
Let me. One thing I
There
need
it
to
is,
do
yep.
on the map here, real quick, because I need to. There we go. Now I can
think
see.
you guys are technically faster than me, but if you want to run ahead, do it at your own peril.